Welcome to the story of how the nations of the world began. Genesis chapter 10 is more than just a list of names, it's the family tree of humanity. After the great flood, Noah and his family were the only people on earth. From them, the world began again. Noah had 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Each one became the father of many nations. Let's explore their stories. First, Japheth. Japheth's children became travelers and settlers in far-off places. They moved to the coastlands, spreading out into parts of Europe and Asia. His sons were Gomer, Magog, Madai, Javan, Tubal, Meshech, and Tiras. From them came people who built trade networks, explored the seas, and started early civilizations. Javan's family, for example, led to the Greeks. Madai's people would become the Medes. These were the builders of distant cultures, people of ships, trade, and wide lands. Next is Ham. Ham's children settled in the south, in places like Africa and the Middle East. He had 4 sons, Cush, Mizraim, Put, and Canaan. From them came mighty cities and kingdoms. Cush's son, Nimrod, became the first great ruler on earth. He built Babel, and later, Babylon and Nineveh, cities that shaped world history. He was known as a mighty hunter and a powerful leader. Mizraim is connected with ancient Egypt. Canaan's family settled in the land that would later become home to the Israelites. From him came the Jebusites, Amorites, and other tribes mentioned later in the Bible. Ham's family gave rise to many of the ancient empires and cities that left their mark on history. Now, Shem. Shem's line would carry the promise of God forward. His children lived in the Middle East and Asia. He had sons like Elam, Ashur, Arphaxad, Lud, and Aram. Ashur became the father of the Assyrians. Aram's people would speak Aramaic, the language Jesus would later use. From Arphaxad came Eber, the ancestor of the Hebrews. Yes, this is where the line of Abraham begins. Shem's family is the line of faith, leading all the way to Jesus. In the end, Genesis 10 tells us how every family, every language, every land, and every nation came from just 3 sons of Noah. It reminds us that all people, no matter where they live or what language they speak, are connected. We're one big human family, spread across the world, but rooted in the same story. From a small group of people came a world full of cultures, traditions, and histories. And through it all, God's plan continued to unfold. Thanks for listening to this journey through Genesis chapter 10. Stay with us as we discover more chapters of the Bible, explained in plain, everyday language, so we can all understand the story God is telling.